I'm not trying to advertise Paws to you guys or anything here. I know I talked about Paws a week or two ago, but I did have some questions about Paws. People are saying, Aaron, what's going on with this Paws? Why are you liking this Paws? There's only 18 Bitcoin for the market cap. It's such a baby coin there. Well, one thing, just to clear all this up, is that Paws is a high risk return on investment crypto. Now, you know, back in the past, I got in on cryptos in general, which was high risk, right? According to everybody, was kind of shooting down Bitcoin, saying, no, it's not, Bitcoin's dead, etc. And this was before Bitcoin even hit $1,000, right? But they were saying it's a bubble, it's a scam, etc. Don't get in, you're going to throw your money to the wind. And, well, I took a chance. And I also took a chance with a lot of other things as well. And they ended up doing very well. So now, because the markets are down once more, I'm thinking, hey, opportunity, right? Now, Paws came out and they said, well, we're a nonprofit organization, but we do have a product, which is a dog tracking ID, and we have a lot of other things on the roadmap, right? So it's pure hope and speculation on my behalf that they will do well in the future. But I know right now they're trying to list themselves on the MIDEX exchange, and they want for members to vote, and they can get a free listing there, okay? Another thing is that the ROI for this crypto coin is doing very, very nicely. Okay, I think it's like 800% or something like that as far as its ROI is concerned. But I figure right now, I got in on Paws for a masternode around $500. Okay, so if Paws indeed does go up, I only stand to gain. Of course, I'm down right now. I think a masternode costs like $300 and something now, but that's okay. It take me about 2 months to make my ROI back. But if Paws can rise up in price, then, well, I will have gotten in early, right? And I'm by no means going to compare this to Dash right now, as far as the price and the explosive move that Dash gave. But I just simply want to do a comparison in the fact that the price itself, right? Dash was very small and speculative, and I remember it was 30 cents, 40 cents, and boom, it went on up, right? Now, what I mean by it, I'm not going to try to compare this to Dash, is the fact that I don't believe this is Dash at all. Do I think that we're going to have those kinds of explosive gains? Anything's possible in crypto, but not really, okay? What I am looking at here with Paws, and what's catching my eye with it, is simply the fact that, well, they have a pretty good active Discord going on in there, and it has to do with animals, so I like that, right? So this is my risk with them, but as you can see here, I'm drawing this inverted head and shoulders pattern with Paws, right? Because I don't think I did a TA on it last time. So those of you that are saying, scratching your head and saying, okay, Aaron, what do you see in this coin? It's so low. But what I'm looking at right here, we'll draw this in gray, this is the $1 horizontal price line. There you go, right there. And now you can see that there's multiple points of contact. Right here, back here, and right here, and even almost right here, and even right here. Multiple touches there, right? And then we have this right here. Boom. 1, and then boom, 2, right? Very nice there. So we can see that it's touched the $1 price level a lot, even right in here. There we go. And also up here, the $2 horizontal price levels for a brief moment there in time when it first came out. You can see that, boom, once right there, a couple times right here, another time right here, and then 2 more times right here, somewhere around there. So you have multiple points of contact on these horizontal price lines. Now that's good. And what do you know? Our big pattern just so happens to be in and around, well, I'd say 50 cents and the $2 price level, right? So up here from the left leg extending to the downside. So that's a pretty big pattern there. Now if I look here and I go ahead and draw the lows of these shoulders here projected into the future, we could see that, well, price has been respecting, see how it's above this trend line for quite some time, from this low here and this low here from the shoulders. It respected for a long time, dipped below, and then found resistance multiple times there before falling, right? And then we could see it going on up here, a spike, and then a spike up here, right? Just trying to inch its way up and touch this trend line. But then it decides to fall and then go sideways again, right? Now, I know that they're fixing their wallet right now, and so there's some other things going on, but aside from all that, if Paws can perform some kind of good miracle into the future and it doesn't go to 0 on me, then maybe I will have gotten in something great with a good high reward and do pretty well there, right? With it going to the upside. Now, one thing I want to take a look at now, you see this inverted head and shoulders pattern. You see these resistance trend lines here. You see the potential that it can go up on. Let's go ahead and look at the other factor that I'm looking at by using the log scale here. Okay, let's go ahead and take this and draw this inverted head and shoulders pattern. There we go. And well, we'll just leave it like that. And this is the other thing that I'm looking at here. Take the high point, the low. Excuse me there. The phone call, it's vibrating on my desk there. Okay, so this high, oh, I'm sorry. This high here, because that's a high, right? But this one's higher. See, phone call's distracting me. Sorry about that. And you could already see what I was looking at there, right? And we'll put this back up to $2 there. Maybe elongate it a little bit there. That's nice. Pretty cool, right? And you can see these necklines here, right there, are testing the bottom of this inverted head and shoulders pattern here. So if I go ahead and draw this in pink, connect that trend line there into the future, it sits right at $1. So if indeed this right leg wants to come on up and hit this area here, it's going to hit these shoulders here in the past. Okay, and there you have it. We have two nice necklines there. And this is very simple, ladies and gentlemen, because we take the distance in between everything, measured, excuse me there, and we also take the highs and the lows, and then the high, and then the low, and then the high, and then the low. So that is an accurate pattern there, okay? It's simply a pattern rolling right into another pattern. And what do you know? They're inverted head and shoulders patterns. So if I'm right on this, this right leg down could also extend a little further. It doesn't mean that it's completed right here. See the elongation of this leg right here? This is a little shorter. So indeed we could get something like, oops, draw it in black. Let me draw it in yellow. There's a little corrective tool there. We could get something like this, right? Even like that before it decides to move on up to the upside and then complete itself, right? So there you go. It doesn't have to be like this black one here, a quick one there. It could take some time to move down, but however, you cannot deny the fact that this is a nice low, high, low, right in and around this 40-cent line there, especially at the lows here, right? Projecting to the future that we could rise up to. And the fact that Paws has been at $2 before, well, even $1, right? So that's what I'm kind of looking at there right now with Paws, and I'm saying, hey, if indeed in the future it can move to the upside to get some more volume, they do pretty well. These big patterns can fulfill themselves, and we can make some nice profit off them, right? Specifically for myself there, and for those of you at your own risk. Remember, I'm not endorsing this or anything. This isn't financial advice. If you decide to look into this crypto for yourself, it could be pretty interesting moving forward into the future there. Okay, that's at least my hope there. I'm always liking to pick some